from today's TMJ4. This is Wisconsin Tonight. Here's Carol Meekins and Mike Jacobs.
And welcome to Wisconsin Tonight. You know, it's been a big battle for years. Equal pay for men and women.
Right now, women make about 77 cents for every dollar that a man does. President Obama talked about that last night, passing the Paycheck Fairness Act.
It would make it easier for women to find out if they're being paid the same as their male colleagues.
We know our economy is stronger when our wives, our mothers, our daughters can live their lives free from discrimination in the workplace and free from the fear of domestic violence. Today, the Senate passed the Violence Against Women's Act that Joe Biden originally wrote almost 20 years ago, and I now urge the House to do the same. Good job, Joe. And I ask this Congress to declare that women should earn a living equal to their efforts, and finally pass the Paycheck Fairness Act this year.
Now, the law would require employers to prove that any pay discrepancies among workers are unrelated to gender. Employers would also have to prove that the wage discrepancy is necessary to the business and tied to job performance. Now, women would also be able to fight salary discrimination without losing their jobs.
For perspective, we're joined by Dana Schultz, State Director of 9 to 5, which works on behalf of working women. Thanks for being in.
Thanks for having me.
So what is the most important thing that could come out of this act, Dana?
Well, we need this act in place. I mean, and the question we should be asking is, why isn't it in place? The most important thing is an economic model based on growth and equality. And we need that in a variety of ways. Paycheck fairness and equal promotion and pay increases is absolutely part of that economic model.
Employers and employees are oftentimes very secretive about how much money they make. So how does a woman, or any person for that matter, who thinks a coworker is being paid more, how do they find out if they're getting equal pay for equal work?
Well, it took Lilly Ledbetter 20 years to find out that she was lost over $1 million over her career. So oftentimes there's no good way to find out, and that's really one of the most important thing, is opening the doors for just a fairness in the workplace, for an open discussion about the value of work on both sides for men and women.
And you know what's interesting is a recent survey showed that the top job for women today is still secretary, just like it was in the 50s. We've changed a lot and there's been a lot of progress, but a lot is still the same.
Well, can you believe it? I mean, they talk about secretaries of today and of the past. One thing we're finding that women have got a lot of increases, but there's a sticky floor. So the promotions, getting those promotions and getting into other kinds of work is still very difficult. And we need to value all sorts of work. Another really big reason that there's a pay gap is because the minimum wage is so low, and many women are working for minimum wage, but doing really valuable work of caregiving and taking care of our families and our kids, and in hospitals.
And a lot of work to be done.
Yeah, a lot of that work you can't put a price tag on.
Yeah.
Dana Schultz from 9 to 5. We appreciate you being with us this evening.
Thanks so much. You can check out our website, 9to5.org.
Okay,
Thank you very much.